So I have been asked lately, what cameras am I using and what is my setup? I have two main cameras and they are both GoPros. The first camera I ever got was this Akaso V50 Elite. It was the half of the price of a GoPro back then, and I was fool to believe if it says 4K 60 on it, the image quality will be okay and it will do the job. Not the case. The tiny sensor in this camera and basically no stabilization whatsoever made this camera useless. I only filmed one vlog with it and it ended up in the bag, never to use it again. The next camera I got was the GoPro Hero 8. It's got great stabilization, crisp image, very nice colors, but only in good light. When it's dark and low light, it's kind of useless, and that's why I always prefer shooting everything in the light, and especially when the sun is up in the sky, makes all the blues more blue than they are in reality. But the greatest thing about it is the stabilization. Most of the times I use it on a head strap. Got a head strap and I use it just like so, looking like a complete idiot. As for accessories for the GoPros, I've got a bunch of them. So I've got chest straps, which I barely use. I've got a roll cage. I've got glass mount. When I'm in the truck and I just stick it on the windshield, but I never use it on the outside. I used it once, the camera fell, and actually the GoPro broke that time, but it got replaced on warranty, so good job for GoPro. Got bits and bobs just like this, all kinds of straps, all kinds of connectors, all kinds of things that you would think that you're never gonna need them until you actually need them. So it's good to have as many of these things as possible. And another mount which is magnetic actually. You can just stick this onto anything metal. It has the holder right here. You can just unscrew it and put it in the position you want, just like so. This one's pretty good. I would trust this on a nice and steady metal surface. It does stick. Actually, you kind of struggle to take it out. So it's just powerful enough. Just don't have to be careful not to put it anywhere like cameras and stuff like that, because it's magnetic and it can ruin the cameras. The next camera I've got is this GoPro Hero Max. It's a 360 camera. So basically this camera has two cameras, one in the front right here and one in the back right here. Both of them together form a 360 image. My favorite thing about this camera is that you can use it in hero mode, which means you're only gonna use this front camera right here, and even if you're doing, let's say like this, you're doing so, the image will stay horizontal, so it will not move. Stabilization itself is absolutely incredible, and with that thing added, with that feature, if you're gonna put it on a head strap and move it like this, the image will stay locked on horizontal mode. It's a great feature, and I think the Hero 9 has that now, but you're gonna have to buy a completely different lens just for that. Does have some flaws as well. Same thing about the image quality during the night or low light is pretty much, I wouldn't say necessarily useless, but it's pretty poor. A lot of noise, and same thing, but it's just bulletproof. Great stabilization, and you have to compromise somewhere. Either you're gonna get a camera that is good on low light I think the Sony X2000 is great on low light and all kinds of situations, but nowhere near the stabilization of a GoPro. I must admit I really like the super wide angle from this camera, even though it's not on everyone's taste. And what I don't like about it is that you will have to actually edit everything twice. So first of all, you'll have to put all the files into the GoPro editing software, where you actually choose what you want to see, because it shoots 360, yeah, and you only want to see something specific. So you have to zoom in, zoom out, make it wider, make it narrower, finish processing there, and then move everything into the next editing software where you do all the finishes and all the touch-ups and all like that, or everything like that. So basically you work twice as much with this camera because you have to edit everything twice. Another feature that I like about this GoPro Max is you can stick it on a pole like this and just extend it, so it will be like this big. Yeah, I think it's about a meter, but you can put it in even longer sticks. And the way you do it, you have to hold the camera like this on the stick, yeah, like this. So when you're shooting, it actually, this pole right here, it gets edited out automatically. You don't have to do anything, and it just creates some kind of blur around it that you just don't see the pole. It actually floats above you, and you can get really cool shots with it, even with holding it like this, or up right there, or just anywhere. It shoots a really nice frame. When it comes to editing software, I use DaVinci Resolve. It's a great and easy software to edit videos, especially because it's free. Sure, you can pay for the software. I think it's about £300 for the software, and you can get much more transitions and effects and LUTs and everything, but I don't need them, so the software is free. It's free to download on Mac, on Windows and all that. Found it great, and yeah, I would definitely recommend it. The machine I use for editing the videos now, it's a MacBook Pro with the M1 chip, and coming from a Windows laptop on an Intel chip, I find this MacBook just unbelievable. It's so fast compared to my old laptop, which by the way had 16 gigs of RAM, and the MacBook Pro with the M1 chip I've got is only got 8 gigs of RAM. It's just down to this M1 chip. It's such a great leap forward, makes everything so fast, and the battery lasts forever. They say it's about 18 hours of battery time, battery life, but I find that when I'm editing videos, I can use it at about 8 hours without plugging it in, so that saves just time and works really good, really fast, without having it to plug it into a power source. It's just easy to use. It's light, it's small but big enough to see everything, and it's just very fast. Even when editing 4K videos, it's just a piece of cake. It takes it all. It's really a great machine. Saves time, you know, and that's the most important thing. Now, the last camera I've bought is this camera that I'm using now to shoot this video. It's a Panasonic Lumix S5, and to be honest, I've got no idea why I got it. But I just absolutely love this camera. I will probably not use it in too many track vlogs, because it's It's a sensitive camera to carry in a truck, and it was pretty expensive, so I think the GoPros are doing their jobs just great. They are rugged. You won't have to worry about dropping it on the ground. Even this GoPro 8 it's just got scuffs all over it, but the glass itself is just in pristine condition. So a big camera like this, a full frame digital camera, I think it just don't belong in truck vlogs. I'm gonna use it for other projects, for filming stuff like this, and yeah, it does the job extremely well. I just love it. So yeah, that's the gear I use. Feel free to pop in any questions if you want to start truck vlogging. I will definitely recommend getting GoPros. Don't go over the cheap stuff because it's just cheap and unreliable. You get no stabilization, and yeah, that's pretty much it. New truck vlog coming soon. Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.